What's up, MTV? I'm Olivia Rodrigo, and I'm about to push play. A song called Blown Away by Carrie Underwood, because I loved Carrie Underwood when I was younger. I absolutely begged my parents to let me go to a concert of hers, and I remember coming home from school one day and they were like, "We have a present for you, look around the house," and I was looking everywhere, and they had put a magnet with Carrie Underwood tickets on the fridge. And so I was ecstatic. So that song reminds me of my childhood. I listen to Cardi B, Up. Me and my best friend blast that all the time. Anyway, anytime we're driving anywhere, we'll roll all the windows down and roll the sunroof back and play Up, and we know every word. I can't do the dance, she can do the dance. I'm a terrible dancer, so I don't even try. Oh my gosh, I was just listening to it on the way over here. Praying by Kesha. That song is so powerful. I absolutely cannot listen to it without having a little frog in my throat and tearing up. It's fantastic. I really like that Beach Boys song that's "Wouldn't it be nice if we were older, then we wouldn't have to wait so long." It's a beautiful teenage love song. Girl, you know what song that I've been thinking about a lot lately is Falling by Harry Styles. Oh God, so good. That Beachwood Cafe, oh. Oh my gosh, I'm obsessed with Montero, obsessed. So good, Montero, parentheses, Call Me By Your Name, obsessed with it. For obvious reasons, yeah, do I need to explain? No. Oh my God, you know what's my favorite song to dance to is Rude Boy by Rihanna. Love that song. Oh my gosh, you know what, actually, random answer, My Way by Frank Sinatra. I blast that song in the car by myself all the time, and I cry and contemplate death and my existence all alone in the car. That is one of the greatest songs of all time. Go-to karaoke song is What Makes You Beautiful by One Direction. I will swear by this song always. If you're ever on the aux with your friends, you have to play What Makes You Beautiful if you want to be popular and liked. That's the trick. Rob Pattinson was my first crush, and I was obsessed with Twilight. Still am obsessed with Twilight. It's actually my favorite movie. Obsessed with it, obsessed with him. He's fantastic. Hey MTV, I'm Olivia Rodrigo, and today I'm gonna make an acrostic poem using my name. My name doesn't have any real true sentimental meaning. My parents just thought the name Olivia was cool, and both my parents have very common names, and so they wanted me to have sort of a not super common name, and so they were "Oh, Olivia, that's not super common." And the year I was born, it turned out to be I think the most common name for a girl, so it didn't really accomplish that. But I like my name, and my middle name is Isabel. It was between Olivia and Isabel, so they're let's do both, Olivia, Isabel. People call me Liv, people call me Livy, Liv more often. My mom calls me Livy Lubel. People call me Livy Lou. Yeah, those are the main ones, I suppose. I'm gonna make a little heart with the glitter pen. This is going to be a poem about me. A little bit of a get to know me. The O is only child, because I'm an only child. And I feel that says a lot about me. My mom is a teacher and my dad is a therapist, which I also think says a lot about me. There we go. Oops, I smeared it all over the place. Already going great. Okay. L is for the way you look at me. No, L is going to be likes bread and cheese. Favorite foods ever are bread and cheese. Bread and cheese together, yes. Every combination of bread and cheese together is iconic. Bagels and cream cheese, crackers and cheese, pizza. Bread and cheese is just an iconic duo. Anytime I meet a new person, I always ask them two questions. I ask them okay, do you have any ghost stories? And also if you could have one last meal, anything you want in the whole world, what would it be? And my last meal is macaroni and cheese, specifically the macaroni and cheese from Macaroni Grill, and a Coke. And that's like my favorite thing in the world. I have it every year for my birthday. It's literally off of the kids menu at Macaroni Grill, but I will order it until I'm 75 because it's my favorite thing. I is going to be, let's say, introspective. I'm chronically introspective in a way that's not always great. I am the spaciest person you'll ever meet. I am a very big Pisces, big Pisces energy. V is going to be very emotional. If you couldn't tell from the songs that I write, put a heart by it too, because it's good to be emotional. I'm a very emotional person, I always have been, and I feel like that is why I like writing songs so much, because that's sort of the name of the game in songwriting, is being emotional. It's going to be into Rob Pattinson. Rob Pattinson was my first crush. I'm doing this acrostic like so wrong. I feel like other people are gonna do it and it's gonna be like, leaves in the breeze, trees, and I'm gonna be like, Rob Pattinson. But I love Robert Pattinson. He was my first crush. And I was obsessed with Twilight, still am obsessed with Twilight. It's actually my favorite movie, and I probably watched it like 25 times. Obsessed with it, obsessed with him. He's fantastic. A, and do a final color for this one, is going to be always cold. Interesting tidbit, I'm one of those people who is always cold. That's me. That's my name in poetry, and these are important facets of who I am. But this is Olivia in a nutshell. Only child, likes bread and cheese, introspective, very emotional, into Rob Pattinson, and always cold. So, hope you guys enjoyed. And yeah, you should make your own acrostic of your name because it's actually quite fun. I had a really good time. That was the first time I heard driver's license on the radio. It was so crazy. Hey MTV, I'm Olivia Rodrigo and I'm gonna take you behind the grams. That's my best friend Madison. We took that photo the day before I turned 18, so it was a very momentous day. It was like my last day of being a minor. I think I captioned it something like that. It's so lame, like literally my favorite thing to do with my friends is drive around and like go to a drive-thru and drive around and like go to a lookout or like go to the beach or something. I don't know. My favorite people are the people that I can just like be with, you know what I mean? Like you don't have to like be doing a thing or like be somewhere cool. It's just nice to just like hang with someone and be in their presence. So this photo is my 18th birthday photo. Actually, the A&R dudes at Interscope set this up for me, which was so kind of them. And they surprised me at this Airbnb that I was staying at, and they like sang happy birthday, and the owner of the Airbnb was like right next door. She was like, oh my gosh, like you can't have parties, it's against the Airbnb rules, and like we almost got evicted for our Airbnb because of this photo, essentially. But it was a really, really happy day. I felt really lucky to be around people that I love. That's my friend Conan, the producer who produces all of his stuff, produces all of mine. His name's Dan, he's the best. And so that was taken at Dan's house. And Dan has this rule that we can never have ramen in the studio because like he says that if you eat ramen in the studio, you're tired and you won't work the rest of the day. I make him sound like he's this like big controlling person. He's not at all. One day we were like, we're gonna have ramen for dinner and we're gonna like make like a thing out of it. And so that was that day. This is a photo of me in the studio, aka Dan's garage, and he has like those lights where you can like change the color, and whenever we're recording vocals he always like changes it. I think in this photo we were tracking vocals for a song that actually didn't come out. You will never get to, I guess, hear the backstory of this photo. Oh my gosh, this was so cool. That was the first time I heard driver's license on the radio. It was so crazy. And just the coolest part was like hearing the radio announcer be like, this is Olivia Rodrigo's driver's license. I just got butterflies, and honestly I still get butterflies every time I like hear a song of mine on the radio. It's like just the coolest experience. I like grew up listening to the radio, and when I was younger that's how I like discovered lots of my favorite songs, so it's so cool to be able to like be included in that medium. Thank you so much for watching. Peace out.